Welcome back to Project Zomboid. I'm going to start this episode and be frank. We are operating on borrowed time. Build 43 has been announced. I've seen a bunch of stuff about it coming soon. I'd taken a couple months off of my Project Zomboid grind. And I've been brutally honest since day one with this playthrough. There is a chance we lose this save. There's not a chance. It's a guarantee we're going to lose this save unless we're playing on an old build, which I will probably do upon the new update coming out so I can keep Raven Creek. So I'm just going to revert back to the old build, and then we'll start a new save. What's going on here is I kind of decided to mess with things. So we have our RV interior perfectly done up, and I recorded like 3 days in a row feverishly. I was just really tired of editing. I'd spent the last however many weeks just editing. I'd edited down all the footage I had. And then I'm like, let's record some of this, some of that. Like, sputtering back and forth what I was going to... How do I explain this? What I was... Dude, is the frame rate actually that fucking slow? Well, I had really jumpy frame rate, and then also it's on like 15 times speed, so I can, you guys get to see what happens. So long story short, I spent about 2 fucking weeks editing nonstop, just recording and editing nonstop for another week after that, and I spent 3 days or so of the last 3-4 days feverishly recording Project Zomboid. And I heard that news. I'm like, you know what? What my current goals for these next, it might even be 8-9 episodes. I want to finish, quote unquote, Erie Country. So I want to head up to, there's like 2 or 3 more cities or bases or whatever I want to hit. I probably pulled up the map a couple times, but I actually memorized the map for this. I want to go up to the north one, following these train tracks. There's one kind of to the north. It's not exactly north. You have to go left and then up and then to the right. And there's going to be a city there, or maybe a base or something. I didn't know it this time, so I'm not going to spoil it. There's a city there. And then there is I think it looked like a train station north of that. Northeast of that. We might even be able to see it on that map when it came up for that little while. And then north of that, it looks to be the final city. It is the final city. And then to the east of that, or west of that, I think, there is another city. My goal is to hit all those. We're going to actually start sorting our guns. So we just have these guns piled in these crates, and it feels kind of stupid. So we're going to sort our guns, and I've decided to name the vehicle. This is the Death Dealer. Pretty badass. No, that sounds like I'm a fucking, what? Like one of those guys that likes the Punisher. I don't. Correction. I love the Punisher. I love the Punisher comics, Punisher versus the Marvel universe and stuff. Always love shit. You guys know me. I'm a nerd. I don't put Punisher cop stickers on my car. I had a bunch of stickers on my old car that were pretty funny because they actually just didn't at all apply to me. It was just like every sticker I could get. You'd see like baby on board and then I'll never have kids. Contradicting stickers. Oh my gosh, we found another train. It was a passenger one. I decided to pass it up. Where are we? This was the train station. Yeah, we're already to that first city. This 15 times speed is pretty crazy. I'm gonna have to watch this back and make sure it's not this choppy. If this footage, I'm gonna keep this first segment, this first episode as it were, which ends around the 6 minute, maybe 30 mark. I'm gonna keep it as it is. But we find all these wooden crates and shit, and where I decided to take advantage of what was here and just put the wooden crates in the Death Dealer truck. So this is our living place. The back van is our like living area, I think is an appropriate thing to call it. And then the front of the actual truck is like our guns and ammo storage. It's gonna be heavily sorted. It's actually gonna be pretty awesome. I'm about to sneeze. Holy shit. Okay, so that was a big ass sneeze, so big that I fucking took like an hour off of playing. You guys are gonna see his footage significantly slow down once we start going into town and stuff. This playthrough is more me starting to sort these things, kind of coming to the realization that I'd much rather have these crates be metal, and just going through all the trouble of playing through this, deciding, oh, I want to explore the city, because I was kind of just like, oh, making this situation for myself where I'm like, I'll only stop at places I'll get guns. That's kind of outlandish. You guys have seen this character's stat get up. If not, once I'm off of this, I'll just pop a recording and I'll just keep it paused on the stats for like 10 minutes, because I can easily do that. And then either I'll put that in the most recent video, so that'll be, if this is 8 or 9, that'll be maybe 15, 16. I'm trying to get this up to like 20 of these longer episodes for PZ. We'll see how it is. But, I don't know. I might put them in a separate playlist. Here's Shit's About to Slow Down. And yeah, this is a lot of sorting. At this point, I really, I let the sorting play out in full. That is a fault of mine. And it just gives me a lot of opportunities to talk. It's pretty boring. But later on, I don't always end the episodes when I realize I'm going to be doing a big sorting. Because when you have all this shit just laying around and you have to sort it, yeah, that's bothersome. It's a lot. Archie, you okay? He's okay. When you have a lot of the shit lying around, then, you're having to do all this sorting. It kind of fucking sucks because it's all already in there, and you kind of have to, divide it out into all these other crates. But when you're coming home from a loot run where my backpack only carries 60 fucking pounds, because eventually I stop using, spoilers, but I kind of stopped using, one-handed weapons so I can get that extra 45 pounds of weight, because I'm like, doesn't really matter. Well, we're far enough in the video. I don't really mind spoiling a little bit. These are the people who like watch these all the way through that I really appreciate, and that, I don't really mind talking. So yeah, we've got my goal before build 43. If I get a date on that, my personal thought is that it's going to be around Christmas or something. I'm going to go up to Louisville with this character. We have the Death Dealer, this van full of weapons, and I personally, in an episode you guys will see, probably some of the most intense fighting you guys will ever see until I do the Louisville spawns. I fucking killed maybe 1,000 zombies in a city outside of Erie City. Yeah, so I do make it outside of Erie Country. I'm spoiling that. Oh, sorry guys. But yeah, we're gonna sort all this shit. We're taking everything that we can figure out where it goes, and we're sorting it around. This was autism is showing, but I did enjoy the shit out of this. I know if my next character, which I'm going to do another character, I am currently deciding whether I'm going to do like a mod pack or like a 16 times spawn apocalypse thing, something like that, where we're trying to clear out just house after there's just literal rivers of zombies. I can find those pretty fun, and I can do those, but the option stands where either I will do something really hard or do like a Silent Hill sprinters, some sort of mod pack, and I'll do some research on that. But next permanent base I set up, I'm definitely sorting food and water separately, books separately, and all weapons and types of clothes separately. So, oh, this one's for vests. This is for pants. This is for boots. This is for helmets. Let's be honest. I'm a drip master when it comes to most games. But Project Zomboid, it's like the fucking apocalypse. I don't really like, how do I put this? Not wearing like military getup, because that's what I'd wear in real life. If a zombie apocalypse happened, sorry, but I'm becoming a feudal raider lord. Let's just be honest here. Unless I die and get bit, I'm gonna be a Negan. Now, I'm not gonna be evil. I'm not gonna assault people or do anything like that. I am, however, going to rule with an iron fist through fear, and we are going to take from others not enough that they can't survive, but enough that we can survive. Rah! I'm the slightly moral raider, the gentleman pirate. I might brand a guy if he's mean. I'd like hit him with the fire poker. I'm fucking around. I can't hurt a fly. Who the fuck am I talking to? Like, outside of a ring setting, I'm like, oh no, I collect spiders. Like, I don't want to kill spiders. Who the fuck am I talking about? I would probably be, who's that guy with the bow staff that refused to kill zombies? That's more my speed. No, not really. I don't know. I'd like to imagine I could rise to the occasion somewhat. Let's keep going here. Pretty sure this time, yeah, this is what happened. I just decided to get rid of the toilet. I wanted to, get rid of the toilet, put all these boxes in here. Had to get rid of the door for it. But it worked. And we're going to set those crates there. And now this is pretty much the, final design when it comes to, that place. Dark Falls. What a badass name. We're going to finish looting this police armory, and then we're going to head down into the city. It's going to be eventful. This section of this episode's eventful. I'm not sure. It should be this episode or next actual episode. But I had an incident in this section of the map. Yeah, I was very upset IRL. I did not like where my character ended up. I'll just say that. It's like a disease, dude. I watch those Instagrams, and some of them are funny. Let's grab a drink. I know, unprofessional of me. Berate me in the comments. Go ahead. I know, what's his name? Raptor will. If I point out Raptor to do it, he'll do it. But, yeah, no, I've been watching those Instagrams, and there's these ones where they're like, do not have your dog in the bed. And then it's just a video of somebody, like, hugging their snoring dog, like just absolutely fucking snoring the absolute shit out of it. We're almost, this video's a bit long, like 38 minutes. I'm gonna try to keep the rest of these to 30 minutes, but, well, it's not a bad thing. It just means we're going to have, out of all the recordings I made, we're going to have maybe, up to episode 20 of this. And I think I'm going to call this the ESG series, while the other one was Easy Security Guard, just to, keep things separated. Yeah, I like that. I prefer that. I mean, these are coming out decently infrequently, just because that's how it works. Or I might end up doing them one day a week. we'll see. We'll see how it works. We will always see. That's how these things go. Because right now I'm doing the just started recently the Tuesday Friday, the Total War Tuesday, and then Variety Friday. Maybe I'll do like a Zomboid Sunday until we're done with this series, and then I'll do random, because I like those because I had those pretty long Total War ones where it was like multiple weeks long. You know, it was like what, fucking 10, 11 episodes. It's like 11 weeks long. That's like over multiple months to get that series out there, which is something. it's something. It's burdensome to wait that long. And then this, if I don't do this weekly, it's going to be like half a year to get this done. I also figured this out. I love putting backpacks around. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I'm a hoarder. And let's just be frank about this. In future playthroughs, yeah, I'm going to choose stats to make a character. But this was my character. Like, Easy Security Guard was my entrance back into Project Zomboid after taking like a year off. He was my character. And so I played him like I play my characters, which are hoarders. I am a hoarder. That's how I play video games. I gather shit up. So if you guys look at all of his traits, they are all, looting, you know, and then some like athletics and stuff. And I think crowbars, because crowbars are my favorite weapon. I'm not going to get into the crowbar axe debate or anything. But, yeah, that's why I did that. Oh, excuse me. My swallow caught on my throat. But I do agree with the sentiment I came up with. I do agree that... How do I put this? That I enjoyed the ESG, but future playthroughs, I'm definitely going to play a particular character. Like, it's going to be a certain job, it's going to be their story through the apocalypse, whatever. I'm going to have to change up my mod pack probably. I have a pretty decent mod pack, but I'll have to change up. I cannot, though, wait to play RimWorld. RimWorld is one of my favorite games ever. It's going to continue to be one of my favorite games ever. I'll play some of that. It's going to be pretty great. I might also end up playing some horror games. I don't know. I kind of find it fucking absolutely mortifying to play shit like Phasmophobia and stuff. I can play horror games. I'm pretty damn good at them. We'll see. We'll see. This is a variety channel. The only consistent... You guys will see those Total War games. You guys will see other Warhammer games. But this is very much like a variety channel. You guys will see fucking Starfield on here, everything. I like games, and I'm not going to pigeonhole myself into playing one game for you guys. Just because, you know, 3 people liked only that game and came. That's just, you know, there are games I will always be playing. Project Zomboid, I don't see any reason not to. Warhammer games, I don't see any reason to ever stop those. And then there are games like Starbound. I finished that series. That series will actually be coming up, I want to say, at some point I'm going to jump back in there and do a final episode talking about the game, talking about my experience with it, just putting it away for good kind of stuff. There's Terraria, which will, you know, it's going to go on a long time. Like, I don't want you guys to think that, you know, the games you guys came for are going to be, you know, vanished. No, I'm going to, especially with stuff like Terraria, you know, it's coming up like maybe once a month. One of those comes out, because you know, Total War is the only thing you can expect to come out weekly. The rest has to come out on the variety day, just so I can keep up pace. That's unless I change my schedule or like find an editor or something, then maybe I can be a little bit different. But that's not something I want to do. I want to edit these. It's a good life skill. I like talking to it, and just, yeah. Essentially, Terraria is gonna last, a year or two. Like, we're on Terraria. I finished filming like episode 4 or 5. Like Cthulhu, called Eye of Cthulhu and stuff. So, after that, we've got a couple others. Let's get some fresh fruit here. Pretty soon we won't be able to find any fresh fruit. Well, I mean outside of our trash can. That's why I love the Vagabond perk, is that you can just get fresh food in trash cans no matter how late into the apocalypse you are. And that's pretty nice. I will say, I don't intend to always be moving forward in this playthrough. Eventually I will. But I'm going to go back to our old bases to go re-loot them, to take, as I don't mind leaving canned goods in those bases. I don't mind leaving melee weapons, clothes, and books in those bases. Stuff we would need if we were to be running away and have to go re-equip ourselves. But I would rather hoard all the weaponry to an extent in our car, because there's always a point where you have too much, and then you've just kind of got to make a decision in your head that you're like, well, I'm going to frankly store away all this, out of these extra crates. I'm going to store these away and keep the 5.56 and blah blah blah. But even then, as we move through all these cities, there's going to be more and more guns and ammo. And there will be a certain point where it's just not practical to even bring the Duke of Death, Dealer of Death, whatever, through every time. Let's do this. There's a lot of zombies up in this city in general. There was just a lot of zombies in Erie Country. Well, there's a lot of zombies everywhere. But there's a lot of zombies in Erie Country in particular. We're going to loot up a ton of this scrap metal and stuff, and then we're going to go build additions to our car. Right now we're being pretty silly. We have our car parked up here in the train yard. We're making this luscious walk back and forth. I like it at 10 times speed. It's pretty quick. It's not bad at all. We're just going to go repeatedly build these crates because I wanted to get these crates done before we left this town. But we should have moved our car up. That would be smart of us to do. And I think the reason I didn't do that is just because I don't know, I had it in a reliable place where there wasn't zombies. I didn't want to move into the town and have to abandon it. And that's valid, to be honest. Because that's kind of what... Oh yeah, if I sound rambling... If you're this far into the video, you're committed. If I sound rambling on stuff, if you guys remember my Brotato video, the transhumanist and glutton, I went to the doctor. I'm not sure if those will come out around this. So yeah, guys, go watch those. Go like and comment on those. Tell them I sent you. But no, if you guys watched the transhumanist one, I went to the doctor and they literally drew multiple bottles, and not vials. They were bigger than a quarter, and they were about as tall as I don't personally hit a jewel or anything. I don't smoke. So let's find something. I got a pen right here. They're about as tall. How many inches is that? 1, 2, 3. Like a nature grain bar. They were 6 of those. I was I'm pretty afraid of needles. I don't mind getting punched in the face, but needles, I don't know, they always bothered me. And I was just super lightheaded, and I've been just really tired and just kind of out of it since then. So it took a lot out of me, to be completely honest. Let's keep plowing our way through here. This is a school. You know, it's 1990s Kentucky, so schools are going to be a place to find cigarettes, weed, and stuff. My character does need those. I do love the smoker trait. It's one of my favorite traits, because the smoker trait, it's free, essentially, unless you're playing on, like, low loot. I always play on normal loot, essentially. Normal, or if it's night, if I'm like playing lore accurate, I do crank up guns and ammo a little bit. I crank those up to what's the one right above, like, very, like, what's the one right above normal, like common or something? I do crank it up to there, just because it's like Kentucky in the 1990s, in all honesty. But I do try to keep everything normal. And I found this weird building. It looks like somebody got murdered here. I was talking to my friend on the phone about it. I'm like, dude, I found a fucking murder building. Oh, geez, this is the episode. I'm gonna end this take here in a second, because we're about to come, I'm pretty sure we're about to go into a building that pretty well upset me. Like, actually, IRL, I was upset dealing with this. I don't get angry. I don't get, like, angry. It smashed my controller or anything. It's not like I'm playing Destiny back in the day. That's the only game I've ever gotten angry at. Trials of Osiris. Oh my god, flashbacks. But I found this gun store. It's pretty nice. But I got pretty decently like upset, anxious, nearly had like a fucking panic attack over this place I'm about to go to here in a minute. What was I doing? I was watching Angel Hairs, the ARG, not ARG, the On Fiction project. The Angel Hairs were like a boy's guardian angel, and the videotape teaches him how to kill his dad. I watched the Nightmind video on it. I love Nightmind. He was like the big inspiration for me. Yeah, my first YouTube channel was an on-fiction project, so of course, yeah. But I love Nightmind, and that Angel Hair stuff, that was pretty fucking badass, dude. I don't know. He's like upset you. Let me put his like hand against the screen. He's like, "Oh my gosh, I missed you." I want to see how their like relationship evolves. I want like not their relationship, how like the world evolves, whether we're gonna move on to a different Angel Hair and follow them. I gotta transfer out all these wooden crates. I don't want these wooden crates in here. This is my metal crate only, except for one. You guys will see. But we're just gonna load up all this shit. It's gonna be great. But yeah, no, that was a badass series. I'm actually gonna end this take. So we get to the upsetting part, and I've had a breather, a little bit of brain rot. I watched some Skibidi Toilet, or whatever the fuck the kids are brain rotting to nowadays. Back in my day, it was SML compilations. It was Gmod videos. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute. Let's wrap this shit up. I'm not sure it happens this episode. I think it does. We're approaching when I feel it should, because it was like either before or after we did the police station looting. Oh my lord. Let's see. I think maybe it happens this episode. If it does, trigger warning for next. No, I'm fucking with you guys. Guys, this is traumatizing. Oh yeah, we're bringing the car down. Dude, I kept the mouse there so I knew I wouldn't crash, but I crashed this fucking car so many times now, because I've just realized if you keep the quality of the hood above a certain amount, you can just repair the absolute fuck out of that thing. You don't gotta worry about shit. Just use fucking have 6 metal sheets, come upon a car carcass, you dismantle it, and 6 metal sheets is going to get you absolutely blasted, and you're going to be able to repair the shit out of that thing. It's perfect. Yeah, this is the police station. Let's move our way on through here. I vaguely remember this. I was getting pretty sleepy. Wasn't dealing enough damage, so I just wanted to eat. I wanted to give my character a little tummy ache, give him a little break, send him back to go take a nap, and we'd finish looting up here. Oh my gosh, my swallowing keeps getting stuck in my throat because I am a bit sick. That is, to be frank, sick. They took my blood. They took other ambiguous fluids from me. It was a day. They stole everything from me. Everything. I built this company. Or who was that? That's Osborne, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're funny here. We quote memes. We quote things on occasion. That's how things go. I do just before the end of the outro, where I usually do my thankfulness at the end of the outro, I just want to say it here. I'm really thankful because right now, as I'm recording this, my what do you call it? My videos have been doing really well lately. They have like 200 views. Yeah, that'll show. I can only hope that I'm eating my words later on about these being good, and that there's much more goodness in my future, but also I'm very pleased with what I have now. Ignore my computer fan kicking up. I have an overactive fan. It likes to blow even when it's cold. So that is the buzzing in my videos. If you guys, my overhead fan's off, I'm sweating up a storm, you know. It's what's it called? Congested in here. I'm doing it for you guys. Let's real quick finish up the police station. We've got so many fucking kills. We've done a good ass job here. We've killed a lot of them. We've plowed our way through here. It's been pretty fucking great. Let's get as much police loot as possible, and then we'll head on out of here. And it should hopefully be pretty quick to sort. I don't see a reason not to. Let me wet my throat. It's probably my choice of drink that's fucking with me. But yeah, we're going to push our way through here. We're going to real quickly sort all this. Look at that. That 5.56 is pretty full. You gotta love that. You gotta love filling up all these little bags and stuff with 5.56, with all these different types of ammo. That's one of my favorite things to see, in all honesty, is just having this crate that has, 8 ammo mags. Is 8, 12, however many ammo mags. Is however many thousand rounds of ammunition, and just however many guns. You can take on a place like Louisville, you can take on whatever. And I broke my hoarder code. When I realized this update was coming out, usually I keep little weapons. I keep them. I'm like the bugs from what's that game called? Lethal Company. I like to keep my little trinkets and gadgets to myself. But no, I started running with a 9mm. I have that 9mm on me, but I never use it. I use melee weapons, so they just don't feel as valuable to me. But no, I've been running with some valuable weapons, samurai swords, whatever. It's gonna be interesting. You guys aren't gonna see me. I'm not storing these up for nothing. I have full intention to empty out these crates, is what I'm saying. Because we've got Raven Creek to visit, we've got Muldrow, we've got all these places to visit and to really just use the weapons we've spent so much time acquiring, so much time sorting, that I will make a virtual guarantee that even today, after I'm done recording this, and this has uploaded, I'm going to spend time. I gotta put songs on this next, but after that, I'm going to spend time, a lot of time, playing this game. That's what I'm going to be playing after this. I might play a bit of Total War. But I'm getting pretty close to wrapping that up. As right now I'm what I just do? I just did Lizardmen, Nakai. I think I have Master Mundi or whoever. That spellcaster guy was the last one I was gonna do. Maybe we'll see if I want to do him. And eventually I was gonna do like a Itza or whatever that place is. The one he gets. Who's the slam priest? That's undead. He gets that guy. He has the barriers when he defends. I was gonna play him decently soon, and do like a hero only with him. Semi-hero only, because I saw a video on that where it's like hero only. I'm like, while I do I do really like that. I like the idea of heroes and ranged dinosaurs only. So like Razorgorn, Salamander, all that sort of stuff. And then maybe like a couple Carnosaurs and stuff just to help out. I really do genuinely like the idea. The Nakai the Wonderful. Oh. Wait, it is this episode. Holy shit. No. So I'm going to focus in. Usually I don't commentate exactly over what's going on. We're going to be looting all this. This was a graveyard. It was a nice little church. I'm like, okay, we did a 360. I wanted to check things out. I broke down this shit. I let them break their way out. Helped them a little bit. We're going to plow through all these guys. There were just so many of them. It was pretty insane. We just, there was a lot of guns and valuable stuff, Molotov cocktails. Hindsight is 2020. I should have just used the Molotov on this place. This was a maze. I worked my way through here. I worked my way into these tunnels. There's so many turns. There's so many zombies. I was stuck infinitely fighting the undead, fighting them off as more and more came. There had to be 200, 300 down in here. There was graves. This was catacombs. I have to be frank. I'm almost certain this was meant to be a catacomb thing. I plowed. I explored literally hundreds of zombies. I pulled out my gun at one point. I was just smacking the shit out of them. Nearly broke my my crowbar. This was horrifying, unjust, crazy. Got my way out of there, and I think I went on into the map once I got in here and I got the safety. I just wanted to sit down. I wanted to calm down. I got put on my map, like, never go back here. Oh yeah, here, I'm showing my stats and stuff for a little bit. You guys can check that out. But, yeah, no. Do not go there. Okay, I'm outro. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or wherever you're watching this. Hope you guys come back for more. If not, I hope you enjoyed your time here. I hope to see you guys again next time. If not, that's alright. Positive affirmations as always. It means the world to me that you watch my shit. Thank you. I can't say it enough. I genuinely can't.